Here we go, back again with a quick match day preview. Yes, games coming thick and fast. 3 games to go, and we do welcome Blackburn Rovers up to the Stadium of Light for this 3 p.m. kickoff on Bank Holiday Monday. And I will be doing a vlog up in this beautiful part of the world. It's absolutely gorgeous today. Fantastic weather. Now, fresh from the Bristol City game where Sunderland did lose Trai Hume. For me, not a red card after 7 minutes, but he will be banned for 1 game as they are not going to appeal the match suspension. So who will come in that position? Possibly, of course, we could have Brown. Yes, Brown will probably slot in there with Yelder on the left-hand side as Blackburn Rovers are 6 points off the playoffs. And I think basically, mathematically they can still do it if other teams do, lose all of their games. But looks as if Blackburn won't make the playoffs this season. And I think it's a good opportunity for Sunderland to really relax and enjoy football. Try and put on exhibition for Sunderland fans. Get out there, play some really good attacking football. Nothing to lose. We're in the playoffs and really enjoy the occasion. Hopefully the weather is as nice as this. Absolutely gorgeous heat today. Now Blackburn have a few players out. Sunderland of course have got a few players out. But I think it'll be a very good game. I think, did we play Blackburn at home? I don't know. Didn't we lose last season big time to Blackburn? Was that at home and we lost on Bank Holiday Monday? Somebody said it was Bank Holiday Monday. Was that exactly the same date as we played Blackburn last season? And did we lose, very easily? Blackburn are missing Vyman, Dennis, Leonard and multiple other players, but Sunderland have their injury list too. What with players coming back from injury over the next few weeks, we're hoping to have almost a fully fit squad ready for the playoffs. Now, who would you have in the starting lineup tomorrow? Would you rest Lefay? Would you rest Dan Neil? Who needs a rest ready for the playoffs? Would you start Job? Of course, it's difficult to rest the majority of the team. I mean, you can't really rest Mepham, you can't really rest Owen 9 when you're down to the bare bones for the centre backs. So I think those will be playing again. And I think that it probably will obviously start Rigg. I've got a feeling he'll keep Rigg in most of the games between now and the end of the season. And Rigg might not get a start in the playoffs. You could have your 3 as Job, Neil and Lefay. Lefay for me, do you start Lefay again? Or I don't think you should risk him and put him on the bench and bring him on after 60 minutes. How will he work this one out? Absolutely fantastic, gorgeous day. I've had a bit of a unexpected turn of events this morning. Out for me walk. Gorgeous day, walking the dog, and I seen a lot of smoke coming through the woods. So I had to go and investigate. Had my old coat on, and there was a fire in the woods. Literally a fire in the woods, maybe 5 meters by 5 meters. I managed to get behind the fire and pat it out with my coat. Some other people came along, give us a hand. We had soil on the fire and we got it out, but we had to phone the fire brigade because it kept on reigniting all the time, and all the peat was under the ground, the fire. So when the firemen got there, they were like, oh, thank God you controlled that. Looks as if maybe his kids have been mucking about, not quite sure, but very dangerous. A lot of smoke at the start. Like I say, I managed to get behind, get most of it out. Got a few gadgets over, hid soil on the last bit. But as we were waiting for the fire brigade coming, it kept on reigniting all the time. So it kept on putting more soil on or brushing it out. So we got it down to a smoulder. But no sooner as the fire brigade got there, it reignited again. So I'm pleased they were there. They didn't get on with the jobs for the day, unfortunately. But anyway, at the end of the day, at least it wasn't a big, massive fire, and we managed to control that and kept it in control. So exciting. I didn't really want it to be that exciting, of course. Nobody wants to deal with fire, but I thought I'd do my bit for the community and for the, keeping the woods fire free. But enough of that anyway. A bit of excitement for the day, which I didn't really want to have. Back to the match. Yes, Sunderland, Blackburn, score predictions. Well, I'm going to go for why not just really go at Blackburn? Really give it a go and win 2-0. That's just my thoughts. It's hard to see us actually, when you think about it, it's hard to see us winning games of football between now and the end of the season because the minds are on the playoffs, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And what about Gary Neville? Yes, Gary Neville after the young Matty Young from on loan at Salford played 17 games at Salford. He's had 17 games for Salford. The young Sunderland goalkeeper looks an absolutely fantastic rising star. Went to the same school as Jonas in Belmont. Oh, I don't want to be selling young players like this. You want to be keeping those players. You want to be growing them, nurturing them, and getting them in the first team. And we've had good history of players coming through. With Pickford, now Patterson, maybe Matty Young could be the next one. And let's just, put him out on loan for the full season next season. Don't succumb to selling players like that for me. That's just my opinion. What's your thoughts? Would you want to keep young players like Matty Young in the team, put him on loan next season, the season after, get him in as the backup goalkeeper? That's just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below on that. But Gary Neville sniffing around, of course. He wants to be sniffing around, part owner of Salford. He did have that great spell at Darlington as well, so he's progressing through the ranks at Salford now. Maybe he's League One. Could be his next step on loan next season. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Blackburn game's going to be a difficult game. All the games in the Championship between now and the playoffs are going to be a difficult game. Obviously, the playoffs will be a difficult game as well. Wish all the Blackburn fans a safe journey up on Bank Holiday Monday, and a safe journey home. Hoping for Sunderland win. But can you actually see it happening? Let me know your honest opinions down below. Are Sunderland going to beat Blackburn? Well, I just hope we keep Gary Neville at bay and we hold on to the young talent like Matty Young. Don't you just love the countryside on a sunny day like this? Yeah, been off me, I think it was about a 5k walk. Now I'm doing a 2-mile run. I do stink of bloody smoke though, to get all these clothes washed. But yeah, so I'm going for a 2-0 win. Leave your score predictions down below in the comments. One or two of you get the score prediction right against Bristol City. I don't think anybody got the correct score there, but never mind. We'll move on to this game tomorrow. I'm going to go for 2-0 Sunderland win. And Mienda, does Mienda get us started? Do you rotate and put Isidore up top? Well, you're going to have a bit of a break, aren't you? The last game, if you think about it, the last game of the season is home to QPR. So we've got Oxford next week away, where we could have Ballard back, we could have Sirkin back, we could have Sealt back on the bench. And the last game of the season's May the 3rd, isn't it? Bank holiday weekend, but we don't play. When do we play the semi-finals? About the 11th? So we get a good rest to recover and recuperate. So do you start Mienda or do you start Isidore against Blackburn? Keep rotating them for me. But I think Mienda, honest to God, Mienda's goal against Bristol City for me was the goal, one of the best goals I've seen, this season. I know Isidore's had some cracking goals as well. They both score of decent goals. Mienda looks a bit stronger though. He seems to keep his feet a lot easier. Isidore tends to go to the ground a bit too much for my liking. For a big lad, maybe he should try and stay on his feet a bit more. But that's just my opinion again. It's a game of opinions, isn't it? Quick video, leave your score prediction down below. We'll do a match vlog tomorrow with the Winchmeister at the bar and grill. I think Raymondo's on holiday. But look at this. I'm going to go enjoy my Easter Sunday roast, couple of beers in the garden, and chill out and relax and enjoy the rest of the day. Take care, folks. Subscribe, like, and share, or whatever you want to do. My other channel is called Mads Out and About. If you like going different places, sometimes I'm out with the daft lad, sometimes I'm doing bits of camping, and all sorts of shenanigans. Pop over there if you like that. Subscribe if you don't. Just enjoy and take care. See you later.